Hello, my name is Bill Watson and I'm the coordinator of fire programs at Pasco Hernando State College. I first became interested in firefighting as a young child, watching episodes of Emergency on television. Like a moth to a candle, I realized I was attracted to a profession that offered excitement and daily challenges. I began my fire service career back in the early 1980s as a volunteer firefighter in a small northern town. I completed my first fire standards in June of 1980. In 1986, I joined the United States Air Force to become a firefighter and began a professional firefighting training at Chanute Air Force Base in Illinois. My first base was MacDill in Tampa. I climbed the ranks on active duty, working in the positions of company officer, station chief, assistant chief of operations, and as a training chief. In 1993, I left active duty and transferred into the Air Force Reserves, where I completed over 30 years of combined active and reserve duty this year. My reserve assignments included Goodfellow Air Force Base, which is the new home of the United States Air Force Fire Academy, Shaw Air Force Base in South Carolina, and I completed my reserve service at Cannon Air Force Base in Clovis, New Mexico, which is assigned under the Special Operations Command. In 1995, I began working for my current department and have held positions as firefighter, driver engineer, training officer, and I presently work as a captain paramedic operating in a busy fire station serving eastern Tampa. We run about 4,000 calls a year, so I've had the opportunity to experience a wide range of incidents. Throughout my career, I have been on many multiple alarm fires, including the famous Ybor City Fire in 2000, the Best Western Fire in 2007, and a multitude of warehouse and apartment fires. In 1998, I was deployed in support of Operation Firestorm to battle wildland fires that were burning uncontrolled all over Florida. As a training officer, I developed many training classes and programs for my department, as well as promotional standards and developed professional development. In 2007, we conducted several successful live fire training sessions and acquired structures incorporating incident command, fire ground training, crew resource management, as well as exposure control. The training involved both volunteer and career crews working together. I obtained my associate's degree in fire science from the Community College of the Air Force, a bachelor's degree in fire administration from Waldorf University, a master's of science from St. Leo University in criminal justice administration with a concentration on critical incident management, and I'm currently about a third of the way through a doctoral program in education from the American College of Education with a concentration in online learning. I participate on several committees advocating professional development in the state of Florida. As a member of the Florida Fire Service Consortium, I've worked to help develop distinction between training, education, and developing standards for online instruction. I participate in the annual professional development symposiums offered at the National Fire Academy, and I work to develop national consensus for educational requirements for the fire service. When I began working at PHSC in April of 2013, I was tasked with developing an online program that meets the needs of the local fire service to educate and train their personnel. Since that time, we have graduated several students from the AS program. We have developed additional programs such as the Minimum Standards Fire Academy, specialized training such as rope rescue, confined space, and hazardous materials training. And we are also actively working on making the Bachelor's of Science in Supervision and Management, which has a concentration in public safety, more tailored towards public safety in general to include the fire service, emergency management, and law enforcement. Outside of the fire service, I'm married and have been with my wife for over 23 years. We own a small farm in central Florida in the town of Webster. We raise chickens, cattle, horses, and another one of my passions has been raising German Shepherds. I've worked and owned German Shepherds almost my whole life, and I'm amazed at wonderful things that this breed can do. A few years ago, my wife and I began rescuing dogs, and since 2009, we've helped place several dozen dogs in new homes that would otherwise have been euthanized. This concludes my brief introduction, and I want to welcome you to Pasco Hernando State College. I look forward to serving your needs as you progress through your careers and classes here at the college. It is my job to make you successful